Nobody joined.
Wrong balloon for swimming a lot along the cave. This is the class. This is please. Camera. Also reading the class. Class cancel. Being capable get a pizza.
Hello.
हाँ जी सर। हाँ जी सर।
Okay. Participants not very few, only one only joined.
Sir, you may go ahead and teach that student. At least Divya has come. So she has any doubts, you can clear her doubts, and maybe we can wind up the session in 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I suggest you still go ahead with the class, sir.
Okay, okay. Can I start now?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay, okay. Thank you. I think the time 5 o'clock, some other class may be there. I think so. Okay.
Maybe, sir, maybe.
Maybe. Because usually I take before lunch. Because my subject is common for all trade. No? Okay. Okay. Can I start? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I am Javagar from NST Chennai. So today topic is percentage, part 1. So in that percentage chapter is very much important for day-to-day life. If you want to go to bank, everything they are telling in terms of percentage only, whether borrowing money or we are putting any deposit and everything, interest rate, everything they are calculated in terms of percentage only. 8%, 5% for fixed deposit, this much percentage of interest they will calculating. Similarly, while going to any shop, sometime during festival season, they offer discount. in percentage only, 20%, 10% like that. For lending money, borrowing money, percentage are required. Even for professional courses, admission, for percentage are required. According to percentage only, the seat will be allotted. Now go to percentage. Centum, we are telling now, centum or century means 100. Percentage means per 100, or you can say out of 100. Out of 100 means divided by 100. Anything we are telling out of 100 is called percentage. The symbol for percentage is one slash and two dots. How to convert a number into percentage? A fraction or any number may be converted into percentage. How to convert? The example I am given, 0.4325 is equal to 0.4325 multiplied by 100 and put percentage symbol. That means you have to multiply with 100 and divide by 100. Divide by 100 meaning is a percentage. So 0.4325 multiplied by 100, divide by 100, we are putting in style form percentage. So it is equal to 43.25 percentage. So 0.4325 is equal to 43.25, both are equal. We are written in style 43.25 percentage. If you don't want, if you are removing the percentage symbol, again it come back to the original number 0.4325. 43.25. If you want to remove the symbol, divide by 100. Because percentage meaning is divided by 100. So again 0.4325 coming. So if you want to convert into percentage means multiply by 100 and put percentage symbol. So it's the first type problem. Any number, whether decimal number or common fraction or decimal fraction or decimal number, common number, any number can be converted into percentage. The first step is multiply by 100, put percentage symbol. 0.4325 multiply by 100, it becomes 43.25. You put percentage symbol. Similarly, 0.432 multiply by 100, 43.2 percentage. 0.43 multiply by 100, 43 percentage. 0.4, 40 percentage. Multiply by 100, it becomes 40 percentage. 0.04, 4 percentage. 0.004 multiply by 100, it becomes 0.4 percentage. So multiply by 100 means move the decimal to right into two places. Then off 1 by 2 multiply by 100, it becomes 50 percentage. 3 by 4 multiply by 100, it becomes 75 percentage. 2.5 converted to improper fraction 5 by 2 multiply by 100, 250 percentage. 2.5 multiply by 100, 250 percentage. 2.5 0 same 250 percentage, because all the bottom all the three numbers are same number only. 2.5, 2.5, 2.50 all are same numbers, so same percentage you are getting. So it's the first type problem. Convert into percentage, any number. Convert into percentage. For example, 2.5. 2 means the full percentage, 200 percentage. Half means 50 percentage. So 2.5 means 200 plus 50, 250 percentage. Any full number means the full percentage. 1 means 100 percentage, 2 means 200 percentage, 3 means 300 percentage. First type problem. Second type, find 4 percentage of rupees 25. 4 divided by 100 into 25. So how to start? 4 percentage of rupees 25. 4% means divide by 100 into 25. So you will get rupee 1. What percentage of rupees 25 is equal to rupee 1? What means that is our question. You put X percentage divided by 100 of multiplication symbol 25. Simplify, you will get X is equal to 4. 4% of rupees 25 is equal to rupee 1. Another one, 4% of what amount is equal to rupee 1? 4 divided by 100 into X. 4% means divided by 100, of means into what number amount means X, you will get 25. 4% of rupees 25 is answer rupee 1. So 3 model. Problem number 2, 3, 4. Same problem but question different area. 4% of rupees 25 is equal to how much? What percentage of rupees 25 is equal to rupee 1? 4% of reverse forward is same question in 3 different way. Problem number 5, the same model only. Find out 8% of 40 quintals. So 8% means divided by 100 into 40. So 3.2 quintals. 15% of rupees 25 is equal to, 15% of rupees 75 equal to dash. 15 divided by 100 into 75. Rupees 11.25. 25% of 0.80. Same model. 25% divided by 100 into 0.80. 0.20 will get. 20% of 20. Mentally also you can calculate. 20% without calculate step. They are asking 20% of 20. So any number can be divided by 20 very easy. So 20, if it is divided by 10, you will get 2. 20% means a double. So similarly, the previous problem, 25% of 0.80 without calculation. 25%, 100%, 4, 25%, divide by 4. That also another method. Problem number 6, what percentage of 40 is 10? X, what means X? So model we already covered. Problem number 2, 3, 4. The same model only 5, 6 and 7. Just same model. So problem number 8. 0.005 of 10 is what percent? 0.005 of 10 is what percentage? 0.005 is what percentage means? The answer 0.5 percentage. But here 0.005 of 10 coming. So first you multiply with the 10, then you multiply with the 100. In between number of what is available means multiplication. First you multiply with the 10, then you multiply with the 100. So the answer is 5%. Next problem also similar model. 0.04 of 10 is what percent? 0.04 of 10. Multiply with the 10, again multiply with the 100. 40%. Problem number 9. 4 out of 10 is what percent? Clear English. 4 out of 10 means 4 divided by 10 is what percentage? Multiply with 100. 40%. 130 grams of 3 kg is what percent? That as per meaning, 130 grams taken from 3 kg or out of 3 kg as per English meaning. Because in between numbers of what is available means multiplication, but here as per units are available. So as per English meaning, you have to take 130 grams taken from 3 kg is what percentage? So 4.33%. On 30 out of 300 you have to take. 3 kg you must convert into gram. Because 130 is in gram, you must convert 3 kg into gram. 4.33%. Express in percentage. All are multiple choice question. 430 parts of 5,000. Parts also one type of unit here. 430 out of 5,000. Then multiply by 100. Express in percent. 1 divided by 11. Multiply by 100. Put percentage symbol. Problem number 2, very, very important. 10, 2. Subdivision 2. 112.50% as a decimal. What is the meaning? Decimal number they want. Now it is available in percentage form. They want in a decimal. So remove the symbol. How to remove? Divide by percentage means divided by 100. 112.50 divided by 100. It becomes 1.1250. 0.035 is what percent? So decimal number only. Multiply by 100, put percentage symbol. So up to problem number 10, all are multiple choice question. Any number can be converted into percentage. So using this idea, we can go for word problems. In a piece of gunmetal, 22 parts of copper, 2.5 parts of tin, and 0.5 parts of lead is present. Find out the percentage of each metal in the gunmetal. So here copper, gunmetal is an alloy of copper, tin and lead. So copper, tin and lead in the ratio 22 parts is 2.5 parts. The ratio is given. The step is first you find out total ratio. 22 plus 2.5 plus 0.5. So the total ratio or the total part is 25. First step you write all the ratio, given ratio. Then we find out total ratio. Then percentage of copper. How to find out percentage of copper? Part of copper divided by total part. That is 22 divided by 25. Then convert into percentage. The usual idea. Multiply by 100, put percentage symbol. So you will get 88%. Percentage of copper means multiply by 100, put percentage symbol. Suppose weight of copper also means in place of 100, you put the total weight. That problem already completed in a ratio chapter. So here percentage of copper want means you multiply by 100. Weight of copper means multiplied by total weight. Similarly, percentage of tin. Part of tin divided by total into 100. 10% you get. percentage of lead, part of lead divided by total parts into 100, 2%. So it's one model, percentage of each metal, total 100%. Go to problem number 12. A casting has 35% zinc, 40% copper, and 25% tin. Find out the weight of each metal if the casting weighs 25 kg. Percentage of different metal given. Total weight also given. They want the exact weight of each metal. The idea is the total weight of casting 25 kg, weight of zinc, how to calculate? They are given 35% of the total. 35% of the total weight 25. 35% means divided by 100, of means into multiplication into 25. So we get 8.75%. Sorry, 8.75 kg. Total weight 25 kg. In that 8.75 kg is the weight of zinc. Weight of copper 40% of 25. 40 divided by 100 into 25. 10 kg. Or mentally also we can solve without step. 40%, 25 kg total weight, 40% they are asking now. Find out the 10%, divided by 10, 2.5 you will get. Into 4. That means you are calculating 10%. 10% weight means 2.5 kg. 40% means multiplied by 4, 10 kg. So mental calculation. Weight of tin, 25% of 25. So without calculation means multiply 25 into 25, 625 divided by 100. That also possible. Because multiple choice question, that much idea is sufficient. Model number 13, again same model. 3 metals are mixed in an alloy in the ratio of 80%, 12%, and 8%. Find out the quantity of constituents in the alloy weighing 150 kg. Total weight 150 kg available. Weight also as usual. Weight of first metal 80% of 150. Weight of second metal 12% of 150. Weight of third metal 8% of 150. Same problem number 12 and 13, same model. Problem number 14. A gunmetal consists of 88% copper, 10% tin, and the remaining zinc. The gunmetal weighs 60 kg, total weight given. Find out the quantity of each metal. Here zinc percentage missing. So we know total 100%, 88% copper, 10% tin. Remaining zinc means automatically 2%. So problem same. Problem number 15. Wrought iron consists of iron 97.76%. Similarly, carbon, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, so manganese, so many metal with a different percentage given. And the remaining slag. Slag means waste products. Calculate the weight of slag in wrought iron. Only slag weight they are asking. Total weight given 21. Even though so many material given, only slag weight they are given. No need to find out other weight. First you find out the percentage of slag. So 100 minus all the percentage you add and subtract. 100 minus, if you are adding all you will get 1.75% only slag percentage. Question, only one question, weight of slag. 1.70% of 21. You will get 0.357 kg. Problem number 16, 2-in-1 problem, important. A gunmetal piece consists of 21 parts of copper, 2.5 parts of tin, and 1.5 parts of zinc. Find the percentage of each metal. Also find out the weight of each metal. If the gunmetal weighs 4.5 kg, total weight given, ratio given, copper is to tin is to zinc, 21 is to 2.5 is to 1.5. Two chapter idea available, ratio, proportion chapter idea and percentage chapter idea. So first you find out total ratio, 21 plus 2.5 plus 1.5, so 25. Total weight already known, 4.5 kg. Then question is both are asking, they are asking both percentage of each metal and weight of each metal. So very easy. Percentage of first metal copper, 21 divided by 25 into 100. A percentage means multiply by 100, 84%. Weight of copper, part divided by total part, 21 copper part divided by total part into 4.5, 3.78 kg. Then percentage of tin, 2.5 divided by 25 into 100, 10%. Weight of tin, 2.5 divided by 25 into 4.5, 0.45 kg. Similarly, zinc percentage weight. Either you calculate separately or subtract from 100, subtract from the other two percentage. Problem number 17. A solder consists of 35% tin and 65% lead. What will be the weight of lead if tin content is 14 gram? Given weight of tin 14 gram, so this step is very tough step. Easy method is you forget about the first paragraph, go to another method given, that is the easiest method. In this problem, total weight not given. A solder consists of 35% tin and 65% lead. What will be the weight of lead if tin content is 14 gram? Total weight not given. If total weight not given means any one of the metal weight given, that's tin weight given. So you start that means tin weight given. So you start like this, that 10% is 35. So simple step, 35% tin weight to 14 gram. Therefore 65% lead, 65% weight, how much? You forget about the metal also. By giving 35% weight, they are asking 65% weight. Ordinary shopping problem. 35% for 35%, 14 gram means 65%. How much? It's a direct proportion. 14 multiplied by 65 divided by 35. For 35%, 14 gram. Therefore, 65%. Ordinary shopping problem. 26 gram. 18 also same model. One bronze casting contains 85% copper and the remaining tin. If 1.7 kg copper is melted to make this bronze, find the quantity of tin required. Percentage of copper given and the remaining tin. So remaining tin means 15%. Copper percentage 85, tin percentage 15. Then it is similar to problem number 17. 85% weight 1.7 kg means 15% weight how much? Problem number 19. A company manufacturing 480 engines per month. If the production is increased by 10%, find the production of engines per month. So 10% production increase. Usually they are manufacturing 480 engines. 10% production increase means you find out the 10% of 480. Mentally also we can tell 10% means 48 engines. Monthly production 480. Increased production 10% of 480, that is 48. So the actual monthly production is, we just add it, 480 plus 48. 528 engines. Easy. Problem number 20. 9,600 square centimeter sheet metal was purchased to make tokens. 45% of the sheet metal was used to prepare square tokens. The rest was used to make circular tokens, out of which 24% sheet was wasted. While making circular tokens, some sheet was wasted. Find out the quantity of sheet wasted. Problem easy, but lengthy step. Total size of the sheet 9,600 square centimeter. Sheet used for square tokens 45%. So the remaining sheet 100 minus 45. 55% of 9,600 sheet only available. Because already 45% used for square tokens. So 55% of total 9,600, 5,280 square centimeter sheet was available now for manufacturing circular tokens. While making circular tokens, 24% was wasted. 24 divided by 100 into 5,280. So 1267.2 square centimeters. This much sheet only wasted. Yes, while making circular tokens, the corner portion will get wasted. Then problem number 21. A man spends 15% of his income on agriculture, 21% on family, and 24% on education of children. If he saves rupees 3,600, find out the total income. Income means everything together. Total income is our question. Total income you assume as X. Total expenditure 15% plus 21% plus 24%. Total 60% of the total income is a expense. 60% of the total income is spent for different purpose. So 60% expenditure means balance 40% only saving amount. 40%, but amount already given 3,600. That means saving amount 40% of the total income is equal to the saving amount 3,600. Here one zero missing. Printing mistake 3,000, not 360. It is 3,600. 40 divided by 100 into x, 3,600. One more zero you have to add. So final answer, one more zero will come. 9,000 is the total income. 40% of the total income only he is saved as 3,600 rupees. Both are equal. Saving amount in terms of percentage, 40%. Saving amount of in terms of money, 3,600. Both are equal. Once you equate it, you will get 9,000 rupees. 22 also same model. In a transport undertaking, 40% of the income is spent for tires. So different fuel, spare parts at the end. So same model. Saving amount is 2,000. Find out the total. So same model. Problem number 23. A salesman gets a monthly pay of rupees 1,000 and a commission of 2.5% on his sale. In 1 year, sale amount is rupees 60,000. Calculate the annual income of the salesman. Income they are asking. Annual income they are asking. Income means everything together. Salary plus commission. Monthly pay. Normally, for salesman, monthly pay will be very less. But commission they will give. The company offer some commission to that boys. So monthly pay rupees 1,000. Annual pay 1,000 multiplied by 12. Rupees 12,000. Only pay. Then commission also he is getting 2.5% of total sale. 2.5 divided 2.5 divided by 100 into 60,000. So commission is rupees 1,500. Don't multiply with the 12. Why? Because the 1 year sale amount only 60,000. Directly they are given 1 year sale amount. But monthly pay, they are given monthly pay. That's why we calculated annual pay. Here commission, 1 year commission sale amount only given. So 1,500 is for 1 year. Annual income, pay plus commission. We just add it. 12,000 plus 1,500, you get 13,500. Problem number 24. Two persons conducted an election to the parliament. The winning candidate secured 57% of the total valid votes polled and won by a majority of 42,000 votes. Calculate the number of total votes polled. Number of votes for the losing candidate. So two questions. Number of total votes polled and losing candidate vote. The total votes polled is X. You assume as X. So winning candidate votes, they are given 57%. So 57% of the total X. So automatically losing candidate vote 100 minus 57, 43% of X. Winning candidate vote 57% of X. Losing candidate vote 43% of X. One more data they are given. Majority, given majority is equal to 42,000. What is the meaning of majority? Difference between the votes of losing and winning candidate. That is 57% of X minus 43% of X is equal to 42,000. This is a majority meaning. Difference between the candidates' vote. So you are subtracting, you will get 14%. It's equal to 42,000. So 14 divided by 100 in the X, 42,000 you are getting. Sorry, 42,000. Then X you find out. Cross multiply and find out 3 lakhs you will get. Total votes polled is 3 lakhs. Two questions asked, total votes polled and losing candidate vote. Losing candidate vote 43% of the total. 3 lakhs. You will get 1,29,000 votes for losing candidate. So all the places we are applying percentage. So problem number 25. The shopping problem. At what price should shopkeeper mark a radio that cost him rupees 120 in order he may offer a discount of 20% on the marked price and still makes a profit of 25%. So what is the meaning? A shopkeeper, a radio shop merchant. So radio shop. At what price should shopkeeper mark a radio that cost him rupees 120? He wanted to sell the radio. How much money he should mark on the radio? That is, what they are asking is the sticker price. How much money he should mark on the sticker? Normally, the shop normally sticker will be available, on that price will be available. We are seeing the price and giving the money. Na? Otherwise, you have to depends upon the shopkeeper. So that's why the shopkeeper on all the product they are putting some sticker with the amount. So your question is, how much price should mark on that radio? Sticker price they are asking. At what price should shopkeeper mark a radio that cost him rupees 120? That means the shopkeeper purchased the radio with 120 rupees. That is the cost price of the shopkeeper. Definitely he will not mark 120 rupees on the sticker. Because he already purchased from the company, 120 rupees. First he think about his profit. He wanted 25% profit. So you see the step, radio cost rupees 120, profit 25% of 120. 25 divided by 100 into 120, 30 rupees profit required. So now the radio cost with the profit 120 plus 30, 150. So okay, 150 rupees, suppose they are marking on the radio. We are entered into the shop, seeing the price 150. So definitely we are giving 150. Suppose sticker price 150 means by seeing the price 150 we are paying. So 120. So he is shopkeeper will get 120 rupees as a investment cost and 30 rupees for a profit. But for attracting the people, customer during festival season, normally the shopkeeper put some discount. Here in our problem, 20% discount. if 20% discount board available outside. So now we are seeing the radio 150 rupees price means automatically we had subtract 20%. We will not give the 20% amount. 150 rupees available means 20% means 15, 30 rupees subtract. So 120 rupees only we will give. So what the shopkeeper doing is he remove the old sticker, put a new sticker with increased amount. That is our question. How much money he should mark on that radio? So given discount to 20%. If you want to offer 20% discount means, what is the meaning of 20%? 20 out of 100. Every 100 rupees, 20% is discount. Means the discount is our amount, not shopkeeper amount. Actually, the shopkeeper want 150 rupees. Not more than that. 120 rupees cost price, 30 rupees profit. For attracting the people only, he wanted to put a discount board. So now how much extra amount he has to mark on the radio? So selling price 80 rupees means the 20% actual meaning is selling price 80 rupees he want means he has to mark on mark 100 rupees. That is the 20% meaning. But the selling price 150 he want. So how much money he should mark? So it's a proportion idea only. 100 multiplied by 150 divided by 80 rupees 187 rupees 50 paise is the sticker price. 187.50 if you are marking on the radio, we are seeing we entered the shop by seeing the price. Normally we are calculating, 20% we are calculating. 18.75, 18.75, 37.5 rupees, 50 rupees, 37.5 rupees we are subtracting and give. 37.50 if we are subtracting means 150. The original cost the shopkeeper will get. So like that only all the shopkeeper they are doing. Remove the old sticker, put the new sticker. The easy, don't get confused. Actually 150 rupees he want the shopkeeper. 150 divided by 80%. That is the meaning. 20% discount means 150 rupees divided by 80%. Suppose 10% means 150 divided by 90%. 5% means 150 divided by 95%. Here 150 divided by 80%. Shortcut method. 150 divided by 80% means 187.50. Don't find out 20% and just add it. That is the wrong method. Some people they are thinking like that. 150 rupees you want now 20% discount. So don't find out the 20% and just add it. If you are adding, you will get 180 rupees only. 150 rupees, no. You are adding to finding out the 20% means 180 only coming. That is the wrong method. So almost basic problems we completed. The remaining problem we can do it on the part 2, percentage chapter part 2. In the next class we will continue. I'll give the data on tomorrow. In that day so many twisted problems are available. Banking problem available. Some banking problem and workshop applied problem. If any loss available, any disco, so that type of problem available. Some sheet cutting, what is the percentage wastage? So all our application. Well, all our workshop problem, so many workshop problem related problem available. So part 2 we can deal with that problem. The next class I will announce on tomorrow. So thank you for attending the class. Any doubt, you can ask in the next class also. You come and join. And attend the class. So thank you for attending the class. So next part 2 available. Don't think that percentage chapter is finished. Okay, PDF I will send. Okay. So your number you send it to my WhatsApp. Okay. My WhatsApp number available now.
Sir?
Okay, madam. 922 610.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay sir, thank you.
Okay. Send a message. I will give a PDF. Thank you.